Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back with me, Riska Amalia. So, today's video, we are going to talk about the scope of discourse analysis. So, let's jump right to the video. So, in the material of the scope of discourse analysis, there are three main topics. The first one is about the scope of discourse analysis. Second is the difference between casual conversation and classroom conversation, and the last is uh, the reason of discourse analysis in classroom conversation and the example. So the scope of discourse analysis divided into two categories. First one is spoken discourse, and the second one is written discourse. So written discourse is when the message are conveyed in a written text, and for spoken discourse is when the message are conveyed in spoken interaction. So written, they write, and spoken, they speak. So, and the primary medium is the spoken discourse, whereas the written discourse is the secondary medium. So let's focus on the first one, or the spoken discourse. So there are three ideas concerning spoken discourse. First one is a language is verbally used by using speech in communication. Second, it constitutes a series of conventional system of sounds. And the third is spoken discourse is the representations of speaking. So by understanding the spoken discourse, it means we understand the speaking, and vice versa. Vice versa. According to Richards in 2008, there are three scopes of speaking or spoken discourse. There are first is speaking as interaction, second is speaking as transaction, and the third is speaking as performance. So let's focus on the first one. Speaking as interaction is about using the display interactional functions. So in this term, interactional functions when we speak is usually found in conversations. So the difference between casual conversation and classroom conversation. So both of them are the part of conversations, and casual conversation and classroom conversation differs in first. In casual conversation, people don't need to put their hands up to if they want to speak, but in a classroom conversation they have to put their hands up when they want to speak. The second difference is, according to Barnes in 1971, in classroom conversation, a teacher rarely asks questions to which they don't know the answer to their students. But in casual conversation or real life conversation, people normally ask questions to find out what they don't really understand, or maybe something that they don't know for sure. Okay, the next difference is from Delamon in 1976. He said that in the classroom, teacher usually give a pupil response or follow up with some kind of evaluation, like a good girl or good boy or nice, like that. But in real life conversation or in casual conversation, it's rarely to find the that term, like saying, oh, good dad, like it's rarely to find uh, the response like that, like in the classroom conversation. So next, difference is from sex in 1974. He said that in casual conversation, we rarely decided who will, if someone is talking and we waiting for the response. In the casual conversation, uh, it's rarely decided who will speak after or who will give response. It's just natural. But in classroom conversation, it's different. The teacher usually decide who will speak and how who will speak for next, or and decided how long they will speak. So, according to McCarthy in 1991, there are three reasons for discourse analysis of classroom conversations. The first one is to show its typical characteristic in terms of structures, functions, and so forth and so on, which have made it different from casual conversations. And second is to encourage the students to know and to use the characteristic when they are in the classroom settings and when they want to involve in conversations therein. And the third is to see what goes on in the classroom and to evaluate to the end of products of the teaching of their students. According to Sinclair and Coulthard in 1975, there's pattern that called IRF is a speech act approach. Refers to speech act theory in which used in classroom conversation. So stands for imitation. It's a teacher imitates the conversation. R is the response, is student's response, and F is stands for feedback. It's teacher's follow-up. So let's see the example. Okay, students, today let's learn some vocabularies that we will find in the classroom. So, what is it? A pen, ma'am. Correct. Yeah, it is a pen. Good, Daisy. Nice. Okay, guys, I think that's all about my explanation about discourse, the scope of discourse analysis. Thanks for watching. The last I say, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.